Hey y'all, hey, I'm Ashley, and this is For Dizzy Birds. Today's video will be our last mini Monday of March, so our last paycheck of March all together, and our very last chance to finish up some challenges before our March roundup. So we're going to be doing our mini binder and our Too Cute to Paint pinch binder. Gosh, I cannot talk today. We've got a little bit to do, so grab your favorite snack, your fun day. I hope your week is going well so far. I know the start of it can always be a little bit bumpy, depending on your situation. I know for me, it was kind of hard to come back. I had taken 2 days off last week, Thursday and Friday, for doctor's appointments and whatnot, and just took the whole day. So I basically took 4 days off in a row with the weekend. So it's a little bit hard to come back. It's a little mini vacation, sort of. I'm working really hard on a remodeling project in my office library thing. And so, coming back to work on a Monday, but it wasn't too bad. Not a bad Monday at all. Can't complain. Always actually really like my job and really like my team, so it's pretty okay. So mine went well. How'd yours go? How's your Monday going? Let me know down below what you do with your weekend. Did you have a good weekend? I don't know. Tell me something I don't know. I love to see your comments. Okay. I'm just rattling on. I think I'm tired. I am tired. Okay. We have our 8 categories that we are working on, as I mentioned, and the intro of the video. This is going to be our last chance to finish up some challenges before our March roundup. So I'm really hoping we can get some wrapped up. But you never know how it's going to go. We have our typical $50, but we do have to get out our challenges first. We also have our Share the Love 2s. So we know everyone's going to at least get a little love. We're going to actually let the dice decide today which categories are getting what. So we're going to play it that way this time. Let's see, what are we saving for? We have Self-Care, Little Birds 2026 Challenge. We have Eating Out. We have the Buffer Buffer Envelope. We have the Debt, Womp Womp, Celebrations, and then Month Ahead. Okay, so those are our 8 categories that we're working towards, hoping for some finished challenges here. We're going to put $2 down on each one. Alrighty. Okay, now we need our 8-sided die, which is right here, and we need our 4-sided die. We're going to use the 8-sided die to tell us which spot's getting the dollars, and the 4-sided to tell us which. I can't ever see it when it's that far down. Goodness gracious. Okay, that's a 1 going to number 7, so that will get us started. Yeah, I still think I'm recovering a little bit from this weekend, the remodeling project that I was doing. Gosh, all these 1s, and that's 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Couldn't count all of a sudden. Must be tired. What is this? 1 going to 2. All right, what's wrong with you today? 1 going to 6. I guess it just wants me to talk forever. All right, 4 going to 1. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I got to, made my own bookshelves and my own built-in bookshelves, the floor to ceiling, and they are wonderful, wonderful. Spot number 1 is getting 2. Perfect for my very extensive book collection. Cannot see that. 5 is getting 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I could lean up a little bit. Maybe I'm leaning back too much. Oh, nope, still can't see it. That's a 4 going to 2. 2, 3, 4. So I've been dreaming of this library space for a long time. I've got books everywhere. I've got books in boxes. I've got books in my bedroom, stacked up everywhere. And I just really want them to have a nice, pretty place to live, and all in one place. But 3, 4. going to 2. Okay, 4 has gotten nothing. 4 is still getting nothing. And then, of course, I also need a craft area. 5 is getting 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And currently I utilize a spare bedroom, and it's just really not the best setup. Okay, 3 is getting the last 4. Oh, getting the last 3. 4 got nothing except our Share the Love 2s, which is why we do the Share the Love 2s. That was just a really weird round of mini Monday. So there's still a lot of work to do to make that room perfect for all the things I'm going to use it for. And it was just a lot of work. And I know I'm not done, but I'm pretty tired still. Okay. Category number 1 is month ahead. This challenge, you may read it. It comes from Weekly Budgets Co. It looks like we needed $5 to finish, and we got 3. And that's okay, because it's kind of funny and it makes me laugh, and I'm okay with it hanging out. 1, 2, and 3. Of course, we never know. We might have a buffer and might be able to finish it anyways. Just kind of depends. All right, so far for Weekly Budgets Co. and month ahead, we got 5, 10, 12, 11, 12, 13, 14. Y'all, can you tell I'm tired? $14. But I'm really proud of what I've done, because I've never really done anything like this before, and it was a lot of, kind of tutoring myself and YouTube watching and whatnot to learn how to do it. So it was slow going. All right, I got $3 for the celebrations, and the challenge we're working on here is from Maddie at Floating Funds, and we only needed $2. So right there, we have a buffer. We're going to take this $2 and put it in there. We're going to grab our little pin here, and we have now completed that challenge. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, these are sticking together, 20, 25, 30, and 35. We're going to trade that in for a buyback 5 here. So $35, which is exactly what we should have. Let me get some. Oh no, little Finnegan has used up all my paper clips with his challenge. I'm going to have to find some more. Okay. All right. $35 for Celebrations Binder. That's one completed challenge. We'll get a new one in there to start out April. Okay, up next is debt. We got $2, $3, $4, $5, and $6 going into debt. Ooh, and we had 1 extra in here, so we still have an uneven amount. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll still have 1 left over to help us. You Crock My World is $40 for overthinking and budgeting. So we've got a little ways to go on this one. With $6, we can cross off 3. 1, 2, and 3. Also, we could trade this in for a buyback 5. Let's see, what do we have so far for this one? Oh, there's another one. Total of $10 for You Crock My World from Overthinking and Budgeting. We'll put that one back up here to help us next week. And that one will hang out for a while. Okay, up next is Buffer. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and $10. Wow, Buffer was a winner. Winner chicken dinner. This one comes from Saving Supermom. $10. It's a cute little dragon. $1 per. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wow, we got really close with just 1 turn of it. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's a buyback 5 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's another buyback 5. All right. So a total of $16. 5, 10, 15, and 16 of the 20 overall. And not another completed challenge. That's okay. That little cutie is going to stick around a little while longer. Okay, here was the big loser. Eating out. Only got 2. And this one's a new one from the Secret Budgeter. This is how I roll. Super cute. So we're going to do $1 per here. And that means we're going to cross off 1 and 2. And I think we'll cross off all of these things. Because why not? Okay, $2 going into that brand new challenge. Up next, we have our 2026 challenge. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. $6 going into this one. Oh, and this is a new one. This one comes from the Penny Pioneer. Super cute. $6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Seems like Finn came up here to visit us. Finnegan, what are you doing?
Just visiting.
You're just visiting? Did you just come to say hi?
Yeah.
Well, hello, sir.
So hi. Now I'm just gonna back to my YouTube.
Okay, have a good time. Okay. Little guy. All right, little bird. Speaking of little guy, little bird's got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Wow, $12 for little birds. But we have a new challenge. This one comes from Becca Cam Budget. Super cute one too. I said 12, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I tell you what. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Wow, for a brand new challenge. We sure did kick it off right. Okay, let's get that buyback 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another buyback 5. So total of $12. Starting this one off for little birds. All right, y'all. So far, only one completed challenge for the last week of March. Okay, self-care got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Not a bad amount. And on one that we are just kind of getting started on. So this one comes from Prop Budgets. $8, $2 each being. So we are looking at coloring in 4. And that will be all that we color in this week. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Not doing a very good job coloring. I think I'm just so tired. And this, I'm not sure that was the color I was supposed to use either. They're light beans. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's do a buyback 5 here. Let's see what we have so far. Ooh, we have another buyback 5 right there. Okay, that was my last buyback 5. So far for this one, all you need is coffee from Prop Budgets. 5, 10, 11, and 12. $12. Okay, so we just had our one completed challenge. We have $1 over here in the buffer that we need to figure out what to do with. And I was kind of thinking about this one that had the $2. This one right here, the Crock My World. We can make that an even 2 and go ahead and take care of one more. we're not really close on any of the others anyways. It wasn't going to make a difference on completing one, but that can get rid of that extra one. Okie dokie, Smokies. I'm going to kind of shuffle them up a little bit so that they all have different spots next week. And I will get that one replaced for the celebrations binder. Oh, ended up in front anyways. Perfect. And then we will be done with that. And that will call it good on minis for March. So let's go ahead and put that in here to our little piggy. It's getting kind of thick. And then we can move on to our Too Cute to Pinch, which we have working on. This is actually our second time working through this one. We finished it up so quickly the last time. So this one comes from Budgeting with a Ginger. The set itself came from Budgeting with a Ginger. And we have all of the challenges in here are going to debt. So they're all little mini challenges setting aside. All right, now we play with $15. Let me make sure I have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, which I'm going to put back here in our bank. Here we go. And then it says our little froggy here says we need to start on number 6 this week because it must have been where we ended off. All right, and we have our 4-sided dice. It'll tell us that's a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we will go on to 7. Love this style of saving. 2. That's a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, all the way back to number 1. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 2 is getting 1. Number 3 is getting 3. Number 4 is getting 2. 5 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are back to 6, which is getting 1. All right. 7. Getting 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. All the way back to 1. Just getting 2. And we are down to our last 4. 2 is getting 3. And then 3 is getting 1, which is exactly what it was supposed to get. So that means our little froggy will go to number 4. And we will start there next week. Okay, so we have spent our $15 in prop bills. We're going to start with category 1. We're going to see what we got. Okay, so there's 50 and $1. And then $2. So a total of $2 for number 1. Let's see, what do we have in here? Oh, wow, would you look at that? These are 25 cents each. Oh, shoot, we only needed one more. We almost finished this. We almost finished this sucker up. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we only needed 25 more cents. We will keep that in mind in case we end up with a buffer of some sort. These come from Angela Marie 888, little tinies on her Ko-fi. Have her link down below. Super cute little bunnies. All right, category number 2 got 1, 2, 50, 275. Let's see, what do we have in here? All right, 275. This cutie comes from Sassy Ginger Budgets. All right, so there's 25 cents. We'll get rid of that. Then 50 cents right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're getting so close on a couple of these. Okay, we still have 50 cents left to go for Sassy Ginger budgets. Category number 3 got 50 cents, $1, $1.25. Let's see, what do we have in here? All. This one comes from Budgeting with a Ginger. These are 50 cents each. So, we'll do 1 and 2. And then we might hold on to this 25 cents because I don't want to have like a half circle on this one, as it's so small already. So it's got a little ways to go. Super cute little St. Patrick's Day gals. Okay, category 4 only got 50 cents. All right, and these are 25 cents each, so not too bad. We need 1 and 2. This one comes from Pink Plum Budgeting. Super cute little balloon butterfly. All right. Category number 5 got 50 cents, $1, and $1.50. All right, $1.50, and these are from Blue Kiwi Budgets, and they're 50 cents each. So 1, 2, and 3. All right, halfway there. Rice, rice, baby. Super cute. Love sushi. Love sushi jokes. I love sushi, but I love sushi jokes. All right. We got 50 cents for category 6, $1, and $1.50. Let's see, what do we have in here? $1.50 is what we needed. These are 50 cents each. Okay. All right, so we're going to color in the other half of that for 50 cents. And then another 50 cents. And then another 50 cents. And these two cute kits come from Kip and Lou, or the Budgeting RT on YouTube. Super cute. I love the kitty cats. Y'all know I am into the kitty cats now that I'm allowed to have the kitty cats. So now I'm just leaning into the cat loving thing. All right, for category 7, we have $1. All right, that's $1 and $2. $2 even, going to category 7. Okay, so it looks like we had 50 cents here. So we'll take that, and then we have $1. So 1 and 2. And then another 50 cents. And this one says, I love you very much. And it comes from Overthinking and Budgeting. Sweet little cherries. All right, our last category is going to get $1, $1.50, $2, $2.50, $3.50. I think that's our biggest winner. $3.50 for category 8. All right, we have, this one comes from Becca Camp Budget. So we needed 25 cents here. We'll take that. And then these are all 25 cents. So let's see what we can get done. All right, so 1 heart, 2 more hearts, 2 more hearts. All right, 2 more hearts. Then we can do a heart here and a heart here. And then we get to do 4 more hearts. These are so cute. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now we just have these 2 cards left to finish. And we are all done with that. Okay, so we have this one little 25 cents hanging out. Where was it that we saw? Oh, we said this one. Category 1 from Angela Marie. I've been thinking about it. We had a 25 cents. Let's get it finished. Okay, as I said, all of these are going to debt. We're going heavy, hot and heavy on the debt, and I will talk about that a little bit more in next month's budgets. But we are going to be seeing a lot more of this stuff allocated to debt until we start to get that marked down. Okay, so if these are 25 cents each, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. $6 is what we need to pull out of our bank for our first completed challenge of this time. This time we've done the binder. Okay, so $6 going to debt, which doesn't seem like a lot, but all those things add up. $6, it won't be interest bearing. Okay, $6 for that. Let's flip this one around so we'll know that one's done. And now we'll have only, what is it, 7 categories? Yeah, 7 categories to work on starting next week. Okay. Okay, we have finished another challenge. A small one, yes, but it's still another challenge, and it is going towards debt. So we will add that to our Save to Sync folder here. And here in a few days, when I do our March roundup, you'll get to see, we'll get to count up and see how much of a debt payment we are going to end up making as a result of having all this fun. All right. And it goes. Look at that, y'all. It's getting so thick, I almost have to start another stack. Love to see it. It's going to be a good March roundup. Okay, so that's going to wrap it for our mini Monday this week. Our mini Mondays for March are all wrapped up. Our last 2 videos for this week will be Tiny Tuesday and then Finn's Fund Fun. I'm sure he's going to want to come on and do that. I'm so appreciative if you've watched the video all the way to the end. Give me a comment down below if you have. Let me know how's your Monday going, or what do you think your Monday is going to be like. And I will see you guys in the next one. I hope y'all have a great week. And until I catch you in the next one, y'all just hang in there.